shine your eyes, use your head on top property matter. Now this show we put for ground to take the enlighten people on how to acquire property, or make a person no fall for wrong and as far as property they concerned. Not only that, we dey use this show to also galvanize, encourage people on becoming property owners. Yes, today we want to look at something new, something fresh. Talk of say the year itself, it don't pass half. Before we close our eye now, we done the year or don't lose me babariri. So now that reason come make us say make we use today's show as a galvanizer, as a wake-up call. Say how far so far with your property goals, the things we talk say you go do for 2023. Like you take no oga as far as property matter dey on top the show with me. I dey talk about no other person but engineer Debo, Adejana. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Chief.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here. Good morning, viewers. I believe that you've been enjoying the show, and if you've missed any episode, you can catch up on WAP TV YouTube channel. So today, like Chief said, I want to ask you a question. So you get to free your line and call us. Let us hear from you. How far have you gone with your property goals? How far are you on your property goals as touching 2023? Wetin you don't do? Because small, it dey go. I'm telling you. I hear that some materials are going to go up in price again.
Then,
you know, meaning that it will be more and more.
Bag of cement now 5,000.
It may go even a little higher than that. You know, iron rod now over 500,000 per ton. You know, like that, and all of these things can go a little higher. You can imagine everything they move up.
Block is every goes enter 500.
Abi.
But you want 490 something now.
You know,
that's
so,
9 inches. 6
yeah.
inches, it don't do 432. Before you know I'm now. And if person no do am now.
When are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? So that's a question that is really burning in our minds today. And we want to ask you, how far are you? What are the things you set out to do? 2023, you know, at the beginning of the year, most people are always, you know,
basking in the euphoria of Audrey.
You know, and you say, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. How far have you gone with all of those? I want to. Which one have you really done? Which one are you on? Which one are you about to do? And I hope you've not given up on any. So share with us.
Yeah, so share with us because like the discussion where they hold with person last week, at the end of the day, we have come to realize that most people where you see where they build house now, I mean, where they do one project or the other, not be all of them get money somewhere.
At all.
Majority of them go collect loan. Come they take and do something. I was in a discussion with a friend over the weekend and they tell me, say, "Yaman jek bese sori." He said, "Yaman jek bese sori." Means say person they collect debt to do better thing. Because at the end of the day, we have come to realize that engineer Debo, pay you buy jek bese sori. If person say, this my land, I don't want collect loan. All the money will enter your hand, you go chop, pay house rent, buy fuel. Otilo.
You don't go.
Maybe school fees and some other family functions. But person wey you know say, okay, I collect maybe 2 million as debt somewhere, and I go the service and maybe 100 or 200 in a month.
You get as you go advise himself.
You
cutting coat.
Oh, you sit tight. And the funniest part of it, sir, that we have come to also realize it, you will be surprised that while you've given them that 2 million and decide to be working and you have a debt to be servicing, you will pay the gbese and you still be living your normal lifestyle.
Exactly. Even if it's not exactly normal, but you will still survive.
You will.
I mean, we, in our own experience of over 18 years in this industry, we speak to landlords a lot. We speak to them a lot. And we've come to realize, like you said, most of the people that own properties today, you understand, it's not as if they gathered money somewhere before they start. No, it was just this desire that everybody had at the beginning of the year. They said, this year I must do something. But they went beyond saying this year I must do something. They actually started to do it. And like you said, there are so many opportunities you can explore in borrowing money to be able to show it.
You
know, like cooperative, for example, is one place you can quietly belong to, and you borrow money gradually to do stuff, and you'll be paying back that loan. Yes, you'll be paying back that loan gradually. You know, the last time we explored, cooperative is a significant number of people at least that are exploring that means to become homeowners. So what I need to enjoin people is, look, property ownership is something that you close your eyes to do. And it is paramount, okay? It is paramount. These are the times that we need to cut our coat according to our size. You need to become wiser in the things you do. Or even in the normal things of life. I was hearing someone said in the program, I think over a few days or weeks ago, was saying that, you know what, who told us that there is something like 3 square meters? That is even 3. Is 3 a square or a triangle? You know, 3 can never be a square. So it's an anomaly to say 3 square meters. No, Mary. It's an anomaly to say 3 square meters. And even 4 can be rectangle. Doesn't have to be square.
Yes. So
that don't say you must eat 3 times a day.
Yeah, that one is even important too. We've not even talked about people where we say when they enter beer parlor, they will say, give this one 2, give this one 1. He go take, so that they no go say be stingy man.
You know, in his own words, he said, we live to eat, not eat to live.
We live
to eat. Not eat to live.
We live to eat, not eat to live.
Meaning that exactly, meaning that you eat so that you
can stay alive.
You understand? So that you can function. Not necessarily that you must just eat. I'm not eating my lunch. Are you hungry?
Are you hungry? Yes, so everybody got to sit tight if you want to achieve something good. Now that one we dey talk about today, say nothing good comes easily. And Oga dey let us know, say many ways the way person fit take collect loan, take do better thing. Because most people will become landlord, according to him, nobody say they keep the millions somewhere. Person they do strong get to do better thing. Better thing, you know, they won't make you do them. I've come to realize that if I go meet people now, say, maybe my in-law can't die, the way they will gladly borrow you money for malu. Oh, Engineer Debo no be joke. The way they will borrow you money for malu and every other and drink is always quicker than when you say, they won't collect my land from away but for help me. They will say, Kosovo. But when you say,
you know, it's emotional. People respond to things that are emotional a lot. I mean, just before we started, I was reading something, and someone said, which is a common saying, really, that you see, when you go in the opposite direction of most people, you are probably going in the right direction, and in a way that is not mediocre. Now, it was saying that if you look at the list of people that have become wealthy or that are wealthy, and you remove the people that inherited wealth, what you will have left are people who went against the tide at some point in their lives, you know, to become what they are today. So people respond to emotional stuff a lot. Like a lot of people are shouting and crying out. Yes, understandably, things are hard, really. Do you understand? The environment is hard, really. But you see, you can survive. You can still achieve those things you noted down that you want to achieve by applying certain sense in some areas of your life. You know, your income, your expenses, and your investment. Those are the 3 things you need to look at.
Your income,
your expenses and your investments. Those are the 3 things you need to look at in your life. Those things are very critical and major. You have to look at them in your life. Your income, your expenses, and your investments.
Most especially our expenses, our family man.
Yeah, expenses is what we were talking about the other time when we said food. Even come to food that is necessary. You understand? That is compulsory, that you must have. We are saying that eat on need basis. There is nothing like 3 square meters. So if it is 011, if it is 0011, 101, 001, whatever works for you per day, you know. I mean, sincerely for me, I can't remember the last time I had 3 times a day.
And you're a big man.
I can't.
No be say the money no dey.
I can't remember the last time I ate consistently for 3 times a day. As a family, it's no longer in our.
If I cook for because I
just even realized that if I force myself to eat 3 times a day, I become very.
You become a glutton.
It's very inconveniencing, disturbed. Your stomach will just be big for nothing. You will not be able to rest. You will not be free. You will not be agile.
Yes.
You understand? You will just be druggy and all of that. So since I've applied, growing up, I was someone you could call. They used to call me Obelawo.
What's it?
In my family called you don't know the meaning of Obelawo. Obelawo is that Olododo, something like that. As in, they call me Buki at home. Give Buki any food, he will finish it. Then if you have your own left that you have done, I didn't know the meaning of moyo until I became, let's say, in my late teens or in my early 20s. Sincerely, because for me, moyo used to be that until I'm full, really. That's moyo. That's when I say. So when they say shotiyo, me otiyo, because there is a space here. You understand? So I will eat until I can't eat again. That's when I think that motiyo. But later, as I grew older, I realized that no, moyo is a decision. It's a determination. You just say at this point, once I take this, I'm okay. That's moyo. Not until you are full.
Like my friend will say, "Kenya kakpa ojukokuru to contain your greed."
Something like that.
Because I told my wife yesterday, when we say light no day, everywhere silent. We do upstairs, we come there for balcony. I said, but before everybody go down on gen. Why everybody know on gen? I said, do you know the meaning? The meaning is that it is not a necessity.
I'm telling you. So most people now have told themselves, NEPA if you like, or PHA if you like, take light for the whole day. It is only 2 hours, maybe 8 to 10.
To 10, yes.
If there is no light by 8 to 10, if there is no light by 8 to 10, okay, I'll put on gen. But anything outside of that, candle day, lantern day, rechargeable day, that's all we're going to use that. And that is wisdom.
Now people have even now developed the habit of going for rechargeable fan. Something we're not doing before. People are now thinking outside the box.
Solar stuff now.
Because everybody must mind their expenses. So that it will not affect their investment. Because what is our income?
People don't go anywhere just anyhow. See now, I wanted to, before starting this program, ordinarily I would have gone somewhere before coming. I sent my driver and I sent him with public transport. Give me the key. Take this one and go. Because how much you will spend on public transport is better than the fuel that you just.
No, your own one is 13 litre now. Hey, motor yin be wardrobe. If I get that kind of motor, I'm the next Alaafin.
So everybody has to apply some wisdom now to be able to, because it is still from a lot of times, and a lot of places, there is a limit to how you can increase your income. For example, if you're a salaried person. In fact, for salaried people, I pity us. You know why? Because for a lot of entrepreneurs right now, the thought is, how do I survive? So entrepreneurs are having to cut their workforce, are having to eliminate things that they can survive without. Do you understand? So some people that are even complaining that their salary is small, they will not even get salary at all because they will be relieved of that job. Because you understand what I'm saying? So it's difficult to increase your salary easily. So why should you not really critically look at your expenses?
So that the one way you feel
exactly. Why you continue to explore ways by which you can maybe additional income or something that you can use your extra time to earn.
In my discussion with Mr. John on Sunday, he showed me a particular property while we were discussing. He's a real estate person. He said, see this house. He said, see the owner of this house. We checked the man, but don't go church. What would they discuss? He said the day when the man come, say he never roofed the place. And he said, now here, he go stay. Say, if rain come, he say he doesn't mind. Say, even no stay here, he no go finish his house. Lo and behold, the man has another property on that same street. And why? Because of a tough decision. They never even do the floor. Only bed to batim bolati be say na there he want to come. And it sounds very crazy to a lot of people when they saw him then, but he has finished the house, POP done day, everything done day, and he has another one on
the
that
street. That's it. So it's time to really apply self-discipline.
Yes, how far so far, how you dey take manage your income, how you dey take manage your expenses, so that all these things will go affect your investments. Yes, now there would dey, and the engineer Debo, so they take us through on how we fit take manage ourselves so that we go fit do something as far as property dey concerned. Because like we dey emphasize am since, everybody wey you see or majority wey you see wey get house today na rugged, and they rugged am.
Yes, so for a lot of us, I'm sure the excuse will be that where you see am, some people have coined a lot of language now. They say laye kiniko and all of that. But you see, the truth is that times it will even be, it could be harder, or it will not that it could be, it will be, because the effect of the policies we are going through now, we've not seen the full effect yet. These policies are just taking root. They will become a little harder somewhere down the line before things turn and we start to see the gain of these decisions that are being made. So we must really guard ourselves, guard our loins and be ready to apply ourselves in little ways. So these are the times that you look at, what else can I do? I have a job, okay, fine. I have a business, fine. What else can I do? You must ask yourself that question. Yes. What else can I do that will bring me some money again? You have to start looking at it. So these are the times that people will start extra by the side kind of jobs. And when you finish your main job, you resume that one. If it is to sell something, open one small shop for your wife or something, or you go to from one office, maybe you are going to another to do some work. When people travel abroad, they don't mind. They do 3 jobs.
So why is it that when we are at home,
5 jobs? But you are here now, and you can do more. That you have time, you can do more. But you say no, I don't want to. What? That does not make any sense. Because sincerely, if you can slave in your own country, you are better off. What I mean by, if you can enslave yourself, so to say, tax yourself, so to say, in your own country, you are better off than taxing yourself in another man's land where your importance is not really that much known and the expenses there are not smiling. So if you can work abroad,
don't even play with tax system.
I'm telling you. So if you can do 2 jobs abroad, if you can do 3 jobs abroad, what stops you from exploring those options in Nigeria to be able to augment your income and then ensure that life also stays stable? Because we must not allow, as human beings, for life to go backwards. And backwards is what you define it. Backwards is not because you used to eat 3 square meal, you are now eating 2 square meal or 1 square meal, whatever square.
Because
whatever you call it square. Because 2 does not mean life is backward. That is not the meaning of life being backward. Life backwardness is measured by tangible achievements. Not all these ephemerals.
When person get 2 cars, you can't decide to sell one to complete in sight.
Exactly.
So that you will move there.
So you are better. Life has actually moved forward, not backwards.
Some people will say, you don't know what you using money do.
So it's very important that we really explore this, because I would have loved that we get 1 or 2 calls, but to really hear people out.
We
don't have the time again.
But I believe we've been able to learn 1 or 2 things today, that you must task yourself if you want to get something done, and that those way they do them, they don't keep money anywhere. Some of them they borrow, some of them they do 2-3 jobs just to make sure that they achieve their dream this year, and that is becoming a property owner. My name is Chief Olododo. We'll come your way again next week. Would they say
bye for now?